Welcome back to the Politics Barn, loyal subscribers. It is I, Eric Arnold, here in my studio that I call the Politics Barn. Special, quick, pre-election edition here. I think I've got some actual hard-breaking news here for you people that I thought, you know what, this is important, and I want to share it with my subscribers. And I'll let you decide whether it's important or not, but I think it is. So let's get to it. Here's what I did today. I wanted to get out of the house in lieu of actually doing work that pays me money. I decided I'd take a drive. Wanted to get my parents out of the house. They're just sitting there locked in the house. You know, that's how they go. You know, they're old. They're afraid of the virus. So they're locked in the house. So I said, well, let's go for a drive. So I went down to Montgomery County, Pennsylvania. There's a bakery down there in Hatboro, and it's called Lochel's Bakery. Now, you may have heard it because they've been all over the news here in the last couple days. They run a cookie poll where they bake cookies that say Trump on them, and they bake cookies that say Biden on them. And then, you know, they sell them, and they tally up who has the most, and they've been doing this, I guess, since '08. And whoever gets the most, that's the candidate that's won the election all three times. In other words, the Obama cookies outsold the McCain cookies. The Obama cookies outsold the Romney cookies. The Trump cookies outsold the Hillary Clinton cookies. So, you know, now we're having the Biden versus Trump sale. So I thought, well, this would be something fun to do. My father's invested in the election. My mother just wants it to be over. We'll go down there. Why not? Got to go somewhere. So we drive down there, and I purchase, you know, my Trump cookie. See it? There it is. Trump cookie. This is mine. There are a lot of Trump cookies, but this one is mine. I got a Biden cookie for my wife. Yes, she's voting for Biden. You know, look. Who knows what goes on in the sanctity of the voting booth? It's possible she pulls the lever for Trump. The sun would burn out before she would actually tell me she did that. So you just have to leave her alone, and you know, maybe by some miracle she pulls the lever for Trump. I think the chances of that are remote. Anyway, she got her Biden cookie just because I figured I bought her a Trump cookie, knowing that she likes or hates Trump. She doesn't like Biden. She hates Trump. That's the thing. So if I would give her a Trump cookie, well, I'd just cause trouble. Anyway, I digress. So I bought my Trump cookie, my Biden cookie, bought a Trump cookie for my father, bought a Biden cookie for my mother, even though I'm pretty sure she is a shy Trump voter. I'm reasonably sure of that. Now, here's the news. Here's the news. This is the part that you're not going to get in the Fox News stories, the Today story. This was the final tally, roughly, down there today. Now, this is in the story. Trump, 28,000 cookies sold. Biden, 5,000 and change. I didn't memorize the exact numbers, but it was up over 28,000 for Trump. It was 5,000 and change for Biden. So you're saying, well, so what? You know, that didn't prove anything. You're right, that does not prove anything. Perhaps Biden people like to eat fruits and vegetables and healthy food, and only fat people like us fat Republicans, we eat cookies. So maybe we eat lots of Trump cookies, and, you know, Biden people, you know, if it was say a Biden celery sale or something, you know, maybe Biden would way outpace Trump if they were, you know, selling celery or something like that. Here's the significant point. I asked, what was the margin in 2016 when Trump went up against Hillary Clinton? In other words, when Hillary Clinton cookies were on sale versus Trump, what was the margin? And two different employees told me it was much, much closer. So this is where I think that's very significant. To me, that means Trump is outpacing what he did in 2016. It means that Biden is a weaker candidate than Hillary Clinton was, which is always what I've kind of thought, you know. Hillary Clinton is regarded, I think, in many circles as a weak candidate. I'm not so sure she was that weak. Was she hated by independents and Republicans? Yeah, oh yeah. But she was beloved by large segments of Democrats. I think even Republican women voted for her because, you know, the first female president. My sister-in-law is a hardcore Democrat. She beloved Hillary Clinton. She hates Bernie Sanders to this day because she blames Bernie. Somehow it's his fault that Hillary didn't win. Whatever. At any rate, I mean, that always just seemed to be my thinking that, you know, I think Hillary was a pretty strong candidate in 16, and Trump beat her, and now he's running up against Biden, who I think is not as strong a candidate as Hillary was. And this kind of confirms my thinking. So I thought, you know, that was important. I didn't see that anywhere in any of the stories on Lochel's Bakery. That's the name of the place, free plug. Lochel's Bakery in Hatboro, Pennsylvania. Good for them. I mean, let's test the cookie here. I mean, it's sweet. It's got flavor to it. Nice buttery finish. I like it. I think it's a good cookie. You know, and it's, look, it's a big cookie. I mean, I might not eat this all at one sitting. Oh, who am I kidding? Of course I will. But, hey, you know, Lochel's Bakery, baby, here you go. You want to get your Biden. They're going to have a, so, you know, you can't participate in the poll anymore because the election's tomorrow. But they are going to have some kind of a special edition cookie based on whoever wins. So if by some miracle Biden does win Democrats, you'll be able to get your own Biden cookies from Lochel's, and you can play this video while you're eating your Biden cookie and laugh at me going, look at that dumbass. He actually thought Trump was going to win. Now, I feel pretty good now that Trump is going to win. Now, this cookie even, it kind of smells a little bit like victory. So that's why I'm thinking, let's vote tomorrow. I'm going to be there early. Let's go, Pennsylvania. Let's vote for Trump. Let's go tomorrow.